Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning, I guess. Yeah, it's like 1:30 right now. But yeah, we are going to do some Dark Tower. Gonna try and finish up the week. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so we have all of our attempts, and we have 3 hours to get it done. Need 6 wins, and yeah, so let's get it done. Okay, we faced monster before, so we'll do what we can. Let's take a look at the Warlord. They have the heal, the silence, and the stones with the heal. They also have the Drogon pet over here that has health boost, attack boost, and then damage to our Warlord off a melee kill. Let's take a look at the buildings, and we'll see plus health, damage to an enemy, and then also some block. Okay, let me actually take a look at the Mother Owl over here, seeing what the heroes they summon. Okay, so I'm going to go with stats and go with this melee hero to destroy the building for now. Also has high health. Yeah! It's getting a health boost off of the Greedy pet. And then we have our building dealing damage to the other building. So this one has attack steal, also gets plus health whenever an enemy dies. And also extra attack to ranged allies, which we currently don't have. Okay, so we have the Shaolin over here. It has a death trigger to deal damage to one of our heroes. Also has an attack boost and then immunity to silence. So let's see. Do that on the blockers. Damage over there. That's not too bad. I'm actually going to summon this range hero over here on B2, or B1 rather. Now, the reason why is because we'll get the Rotter in front of itself, and then also leave space for a melee hero to be summoned in front of it. Finally, we have our building dealing damage to the Shaolin. Whoa! See if we have anything else over here. Nope. Okay, so we have the Child of Chaos here, summoning the tree in front of itself at the end. I want to hold off on using our damage trigger, even though they are going to be getting an attack boost to their heroes. I'm going to summon the ranged hero over here on A1. This ranged hero will freeze one of the enemies at the end of the turn. Okay, looks like our building dealt damage to the tree, so that's good. Okay, they did the silence. That's what we need in order to draw out the next part, which is getting the stones in play. And it looks like we have some options for next turn. We have the Jormungand that's going to freeze their hero. I guess that's probably going to be it. Especially with the Flammy Heli here, with the crystals that will give this mental shield as seen here. So let's see, combat will destroy that, range damage over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to summon the Jormungand on C3. Don't want our hero to be destroyed, and so we are going to be taking some damage, but that is okay. Okay, some good RNG with freezing the bottom lane here. So let's see the other skills. So whenever an ally kills a frozen enemy, we'll deal damage to a round. Oh, and then also we'll get plus health for every frozen enemy. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, the Alexandria over here silenced our Jormungand, which is unfortunate. Also removes negative effects at the end of turn. I'm gonna do our vampire summon just as a blocker, and then also to wound these heroes. Then gonna follow it up with, let's see. Really want to destroy this crystal so that we can get rid of the shields, but I guess for now we can summon this range hero over here on A2. Deals damage to a random range hero. And we actually broke the shield, and with the vampire damage at the end, got rid of the crystal. Okay, so there is still some healing happening with the Alexandria because of the life palace that it summons. Let's see, combat. Ooh, what does this melee hero do? Plus attack to order, and then also gets plus health off of the range. Alright. Oh, order rather. So let's see. We are running low on health. Going to do our destruction now. Okay, death trigger happened on there, and looks like we don't have enough to destroy and block. So unfortunately, we will take the loss here. If that Life Palace didn't come out and heal the other heroes, then we would have had at least had a better board wipe. But too many strong heroes resulted in that. So, okay, well, let's keep going. We're going to get this done, for sure. Just a matter of how many gems we're going to end up spending. Okay, well, they are an ogre. We already know what that does. Let's take a look at the Gleedy. We have plus health happening to their heroes, and we'll heal their warlord. Okay, well, we have the Dominus here with the adjacent damage, and when it destroys any one of our heroes, we'll get plus health. Combat over there, damage over there, this one counterattack, adjacent damage for 17. I'll actually take a look at this one here, so more, okay. I'm going to go for the soft counter over here with the Regardus. So the Regardus will summon a Hellgate in front of itself. We'll silence the hero that it attacks. We'll summon a zombie at the... I'm supposed to summon a zombie whenever, at the beginning of the turn rather. We'll summon a witch as well, get some blockers on the field. Could have gone with the Morgan Sea Tusk with the counterattack, but there is a chance that our next hero could be destroyed. With, you know, they could summon an Yoster or York or something like that to destroy our hero, so rather just go for the blocker. Alright, so we have the range hero here that when it dies, it gives extra attack to one of their heroes. And let's see, so combat over there, miss over there. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Gonna summon our ranged hero over here on C2. It gives miss to enemies in the line for a turn, so we'll at least have some protection over here. Okay, we do have our witches summoned because of the attacks to the Hellgate. Okay, well, we have the melee hero that, let's see, summons a totem behind itself, which it did not, but does give spikes to the allies around. So let's see, we still have our silence skill, so we can stop that. Combat over there, over there. Okay, we have this range hero that can poison one of the enemies in line, and that'll actually trigger off the silence, so might as well do that. So we'll summon our flight hero over here. It'll help us block against the next hero. We'll do some poison to enemies in the line. Combat to destroy this, and then some poison over here. So let's see, combat over here. Ooh. Okay, we have the High Tinker here that deals damage to our nature heroes. Also summons the Mini Tesla X that will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed. Combat to destroy that. Combat over there. Okay, gonna summon the melee hero here with the... well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna summon the melee hero over here with the high attack, or the high health. Destroy the building and then get rid of the range hero. We'll take some damage off of the kills. And even though this hero is nature, it does have high enough health. Looks like it did trigger the silence, so that helps us out a lot in terms of clearing out the board. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So we have this hero here, has spikes, and then also gives block. Gonna hold off on our vampire summon until we have more blockers on the board. So I'm gonna summon the tree behind the melee hero over here. We'll give an attack boost to our chaos heroes, and then also deal some damage at the end of the turn. Okay, they did the stones. And looks like we have a couple of options. We could do the Morgenstern for some heal and damage to the heroes. Could do the Spore Loath for damage to the enemies. Alright, we're going to do our Vampire now to actually help as a blocker and then also do that damage at the end of the turn. I'm going to follow it up with the, let's see, combat. I'm going to follow it up here with the Spore Loath over here on A2. The reason why on A2 is because we want to have options in case we do need to block this hero so that we can have an extra protector. Okay, we have the Mother Owl that summoned a owl at the beginning of the turn, and that owl, as you see here, will give negative attack to the attacked hero and then also has a death trigger to give plus attack to nature. Okay, we're taking some damage off of that. We've got the Harbinger of Death here that deals damage whenever a male hero is destroyed on our side. Okay, we took some damage, and well, now at the beginning of our turn, we dealt damage with the Spore Loath. So now all these heroes are wounded. We're going to destroy them. Then we'll take some damage off of heroes, and then probably just going to plug for damage on this turn, as we are behind. So let's do that. And then the only hero that we can end up summoning now is the melee hero. So let's do that. See where we're going to put it. We're going to place it over... Yeah, actually going to place it over here on B3. Don't really like this particular setup because it could be... a York could be summoned on this lane and then we could actually take lethal. But gotta block the lanes just for now. And hopefully this was enough damage to help set up for lethal next turn. Yeah. Okay, well we have the Grace that is going to deal random damage. A couple of our heroes were destroyed. Let's see, does it have 7 extra attacks? It does not. So let's see what we can do. Combat over there. Over there. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna follow it up with the Tengu over here on E1. This Tengu will set the attack of the enemy heroes to 1 per turn. And give us some more disruption against their board. So that way we can slow down the attack and then deal damage with both the tree, the Spore Loath, and actually the vampire damage at the end. Okay, so we have the Kabos over here that gives block to the Warlord. Which also has reflect damage when it is attacked. I'm going to summon the My-10 over here. It deals damage based upon the health of one of the heroes. Okay, we'll have that reflect damage happening. Okay, and it looks like our Tengu will be destroyed next turn. But their Kabos will be destroyed by the Spore Loath. So we do have some options here. Okay, so the Spore Loath is destroyed. The melee hero here gets an attack boost whenever it attacks. Let's see combat here. Okay, so combat plus our building will deal roughly 140. Okay, so not quite enough here. We're going to summon the melee hero over here on D2. It has extra attack, and then we'll also give extra attack to a Chaos ally when it dies. As you can see, the block on the Warlord is preventing us from dealing that much damage. That's okay. We're spreading out our heroes on multiple lanes so that we can go for damage while defending our board. Okay, so combat over here, we'll destroy that. We have the Archwitch over here that gives Vampirism. Some of the ranged hero to get rid of these heroes, as we do want to make sure that they don't have any way of coming back from the attacks. They'd rather just clear out their heroes instead of dealing damage. And it's going to be very hard for them to deal 700, so that's another thing too. Okay, next turn, probably going to summon the Shearshell for damage. Okay, I guess we won't be doing that anymore. We do have the extra attack given to the Void Juggler here because of the Axe Juggler. Combat over there. Block over there. The Shamuna over here is going to be an issue because of the Eclipse Shard that it summons. But what we can do is summon a flight hero to at least block. So we'll do that. Summoning over here on D1. So that way we can place some more blockers in front of it. Okay, the Tortoise over here will give us health whenever our Warlord is attacked, and then we'll also get an attack boost if a nature hero is destroyed, so actually the Spore Loath will count for that. Okay, we have the Vampire over here that has the Vampirism and the attack steal. Combat will destroy the Shard. Combat will break the shield. Do need to protect the Spore Loath over here. So what we'll do is summon the freeze hero over. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna protect the Spore Loath. So I'm gonna summon this melee hero with the freeze skill here. So it freezes enemies in the line for a turn. Deal damage, destroy the shard, and then we'll have our building damage at the end. So because we're not dealing a lot of damage, we're going to make sure that we can at least clear out their heroes, so that way we can go for more damage over time. Okay, we also do have sudden deaths that can deal some additional damage. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Oh, okay. This is actually going to work. Gonna summon the Strick over here on B1. So combat will destroy the... Oh, no! I may have miscalculated this. I did miscalculate this. Okay, yeah, I forgot. So the Matriarch here that gets a health boost whenever an ally, or I guess in this case, an enemy is destroyed. So that will include both the Vampire and the Shard. So now we're actually going to take damage over here. That was bad. Oh, okay, so we took some damage. They gained some health back off their melee kill. Okay, we do have the Spore Loath dealing damage at the beginning. And this hero here gives mist to 2 of our Chaos Heroes at the end. Good freeze, yeah, I guess that'd be alright. Over here. Gonna have to destroy this hero somehow, so I'm gonna summon the... So we do need to get rid of the shard, so I'm going to summon this range hero over here on C1 behind the building. It freezes 2 of the enemies for a turn. That'll allow us to deal some damage over here. Hey, we can Strick again. Wow. Okay, sure. Okay. Once we can get rid of the Shimuna, we should be okay. Okay, so we have Regardus over here with the Hellgate in front of itself. Combat over there, break that. I was thinking of other ways we can get through this. Combat here. Oh, okay, yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna summon the Dominus over here on... Should be enough. Oh no, because we can't have this silenced. Never mind. Okay. I want to keep the Spore Loath alive. So... I'm going to summon the Strick behind on the A1 over here. So we'll attack the Hellgates. We'll get some Witches again, but we'll have our splash damage to destroy the Regardus and the range hero here. Our building is still dealing damage to their heroes. Oh wow. Okay, so they have the My-10 that dealt damage to the health of one of our heroes, and apparently all of our heroes are now gone. Let's see. Jason damage over there on the steel. Okay, I guess we're gonna use our Ogorok to deal some damage to the heroes. Combat over there. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Gonna summon the Ogorok over here on A3 to avoid the adjacent damage off of the Shimuna. We'll gain some attack because it gets an attack boost whenever an enemy is destroyed, and then also gets block. Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, this is the new Ogork over here. Okay, well our Torless is now gone. The range hero here gets an attack boost whenever heal triggers, so that'll actually include the Gleedy. We need to find a way to freeze or silence this Shimuna, because that is the issue here. See, combat will destroy that. Blocker. This one gets an attack boost whenever a male hero is summoned, so that'll actually stop a couple of our heroes. Combat there. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to summon the ranged hero behind the Ogork so that we get some protection. It's not looking too good right now. I mean, we had a pretty solid board until the My 10 came out. And we just didn't have a lot of attackers, strong attackers. Because even if we did summon Dominus, still would be a target for the My 10. How much block does the Ogork have? It has 355. Okay, sure. Okay, so we have the range hero here that gives reborn to a random chaos hero, which in this case is going to be the Shimuna, since it's the only one. Yeah, I'm going to summon this hero. It has a death trigger to deal damage to a wounded hero. Okay, got some options. Probably going to be summoning the Vixen next turn to steal attack if we can deal damage to the Warlord. Otherwise, could actually do the Tinker with the Tesla X for the damage.
Yeah!
And now the Ogork is gone. All right, so I think we've lost now. The Charn here that deals damage whenever deals damage to a Chaos hero whenever one of their heroes attacks. So since Ogork was the only one there, man, this is a bummer indeed. Combat. Okay, I'm gonna summon the Shearshot. It gets a attack boost for every wounded hero that's on their side of the field. So you can actually run over. Yeah, actually that should be enough to run over the My 10 here. And of course it gets Mental Shield because of the Charn. All right, so this has been a pretty bad run as of late. We had the board locked up until My 10 came out. These are what Sunday runs can look like. All right, let's keep going. Okay, well, at least we're starting first this time. Yeah, take a look at the pets. So they have a Drogon pet here that deals the damage, also the attack boost and the health boost. I'm gonna start with the Kabas over here on D3 because of the high stats. Also has that block given to our hero and then block to the Warlord. Next turn could summon this melee hero with the extra attack. Wow. Okay. So we have the Frost over here that sets the health of one of our heroes to 1, so that's why this Kabas is now pretty weak. Could freeze it over here. Gonna summon our melee hero to get that extra attack rune because we will need to balance it out. So summoning it over here on B3. Okay, we have the melee hero here with the flight and the block. Also is an order hero, so once again it will freeze another one of our heroes. Looks like we have all melee heroes, which is really bad because we can't attack this ranged hero. See if we have anything to affect their board. Attack steal. Well, this is not bad. So this one actually gives spikes to one of our allies whenever the enemy attacks. I'm going to place it over here behind the Kabas. Because the Kabas can still do its reflect damage, although it will be destroyed if it takes any single point of damage that is not combat. So right now we're looking for ways to trigger off the silence and then go from there. Okay, this one has spikes, so it'll actually be destroyed in combat. Combat over there. Okay, they are getting a health boost at the end because of the frost. That's not really a big issue, it's more the fact that we don't have anything on the board. So, actually going to summon this building. No, actually, I'm going to summon the flight hero over here. Range hero, rather. See if we can do anything else. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give extra attack to our heroes. I'm going to place it over here on B1, so we'll at least have combat to destroy the flight hero. Okay, we'll lose our Kabas because of the spikes. And so now we're just dealing with the frost. Okay, got the silence going. Okay, because of our heroes having the extra attack and the stat boost. Okay, we have the Blair over here that sets the health of our ranged heroes to 5. We'll also give mental shield to their heroes when they come into play. Let's see. I'll summon the melee hero over here. This one, it deals damage to older heroes. And it also has Reborn, so we'll have at least a little bit of a blocker. Okay, they did the stones. As you can see, the stones do have the mental shield because of the Blair. Okay, now we have this range hero here too. Splash deals damage to enemies in the line. Okay, going to use the vampire and then also follow it up with the destruction skill because we can't let the freeze happen again. Okay, I'm gonna follow it up with our... Yeah, I'm gonna actually follow it up with this melee hero. It gets, well, it gets a health boost whenever the enemy attacks, and then also gives us health back to the warlord. And then silences the hero that attacks it. Normally, we would be summoning the Grimoire on A1 over here to do some curse, but we are very behind in health, and we do need to build up a board. Okay. Have to deal with this Legion over here that is an attack boost and health boost to order. Combat over here. See if we have anything to actually affect their board. Nope. Okay, well I guess we'll summon the Helgate to at least block for some damage. Combat, no, combat damage still wouldn't be enough even with the extra summons. And we're summoning the Helgate over here on C3, so even though it could potentially use up the extra attack rune, we'll get some blockers on the line. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. Could we get some extra attack? 1, 2. So this axe will get an attack boost for every chaos hero that's on our side, and then it will also have extra attack when it first comes out. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be 91. 91. Oh, so not quite enough. We could do reflect damage. I'm actually going to summon this Freddy over here. Okay, I'm going to summon this Freddy over here, and... oh, we're going to actually lose our buildings. We don't want to do that. Okay, actually going to summon this Reflect hero over here. So this one, it reflects damage based upon the attack that it has to the enemy. And it'll trigger for every time the enemy does attack. So in this case, we could potentially deal more damage over to this hero.
Yeah!
Okay, so you guys can see health boost. We have reflect damage over here. Okay, we can actually destroy this now. We have the all Princess Hands that will give negative attack to our heroes. Let's see, combat over there, combat there, there. How much is it? Negative 260. Wow, okay. Sure. I'm gonna summon the Grace over here on the extra. Oh, we could potentially lose our hero here. We do want to get rid of the Legion first. So what we're gonna do is, well, also the all can't attack. So I'm gonna summon the Grace over here on E2. Normally we would summon on the extra attack rune, but again, since the all can't attack because of the building in front of it, we're going to make sure that we can build up our board and then give some sort of attack boost so that the Grace can still deal its random damage and the extra attacks. Okay, so we have the Floss over here that poisons the heroes on our side. And Comet will destroy that. We'll have our random damage happening over here. Seeing if we have anything to affect their board, which in this case we do not. Oh, we have this hero with Mental Shield. I guess that'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like our Grace does have the 7 extra attacks now. Okay, and so you can see with those extra attacks, we got some attack boost to our heroes. So now we can find some way to give an attack boost to the Grace. We can get rid of the loss here. Oh, hey, we have Dust. Okay, yeah, we can do the in-game boost on next turn, assuming our Grace is still alive. Okay, so we have the Planty being summoned off of the Ogre plant. Okay, we do have our Triton, which is still protecting us, and then also giving the health. Okay, we're going to have to give this an attack boost now, just making sure if we have any other things that can help our board. Okay, silencing the lines. Oh, how much poison damage is on this? Why not only... Okay, so it'll stay alive for one more turn. Okay, so actually gonna give the attack boost now with the in-game boost. So as you can see, we can start attacking with it again. Come over there. Gonna summon the melee hero. Actually, no, we'll summon the ranged hero over here with the high stats. Also has the silence whenever it dies. So it'll help us out to get the board back. So you can see with the Planties being destroyed, we get some attack boost to our heroes. Okay, some more attack boost. Okay, and then we get some health back to our Warlord at the end. Okay, so next turn, gonna summon the Madame Lotrix. The reason why is because they have puppets that can remove negative effects, and so they'll actually include poison and the negative attack on our heroes. Okay, we have the melee hero over here that gives miss to one of our heroes at the end. Let's see, combat. Oh, okay, yeah, we got this now. So we're gonna summon the Lotrix over here on A1. The Lotrix does another thing too, so it kills the puppet at the beginning of the turn. And so with the puppet dying before the poison hits the Grace, we should be able to keep her alive. You got those extra attacks still going, got the health boost given back to our Warlord. And I'm gonna save these summons for when we can deal more damage to another hero, or go for lethal. Okay, so we took some sudden death. We do have our puppets also protecting our heroes, and then also can reflect damage. Okay, so as you can see, that puppet did, what do you call it? The puppet was destroyed. Let's see here off of the, oh, wow. Huh, interesting. So I guess the grace went back to 0, and then the boost, okay. That is a glitch. All right, cool. So let's see. So combat will destroy this. You have 14 attacks, and that might actually be enough for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're going to be a little short. Okay, I'm going to summon the ranged hero over here on D1. We still want our puppets to come out and play, so that's why we didn't block the melee spots. We'll take some reflect damage off of the totem. Okay, we have the extra attacks happening with the grace. And we might have actually missed lethal. You see a lot of attacks, but not very much damage. We did miss lethal. All right. Well, the only other thing that can ruin us is another one of those totems coming out to reflect damage. Or another hero that deals effect damage, but we should be good here now. Sorry, I'm just really tired right now. Okay, well, looks like we do have it. Just gonna skip the turn and go from there. Okay, well, I mean, we came back from a, was it like, we went to 2,300 health? So, at least we have that in the books. Okay, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's, okay. I see things are freezing a little bit. Okay, you can see that little pop-up showing here. Might have to actually restart, just because once I see that, it's a big indicator that things are not going well. I want the reward at least, so let's see. Okay, I got some Marquis de Sade. Okay, you know, we're just gonna keep going. Let's see where it goes. Hey, it's Ulko. Okay, they have the ogre. They have the sentry pet that gives the attack boost. Sure, you know what? I'm gonna start with the Leader Nilin. This Leader Nilin will freeze melee heroes and then also summons hollows whenever an enemy is destroyed. That is not chaos, rather. So we destroy the building, get some protection with our own building, and then place some attackers on the board. The Leader Nilin also poisons a hero when it comes into play, and so we'll be able to deal some damage to the other heroes. Okay, we have the Shaolin here with the attack boost, and then also the death trigger. I'm going to deal as much damage as we can to it, although as you can see the health is very high. See if we can affect their ward in any other way. Spikes of 8, combat there. So even with our high health, that won't be enough to destroy that. But let's see, we can do poison, pierce. This one here, and spikes. Yeah, sure. Well, actually, let's go with pierce over. No, we gotta go for combat damage. So we'll do our range summon over here on D1. And see that poison damage. We are going to lose our ranged hero, but that's okay. We do need to block against the damage. Okay, well, we have the ranged hero over here that gets an attack boost for every nature hero. That includes the building. It is poison though, so that is something. It's not quite enough to destroy anything. We could do our destruction, but then we'd still have to deal with the silence. So what we'll do is we'll summon our melee hero. Yeah, let's see. Combat there, combat there. Yeah, I'm gonna summon our melee hero actually over here on C3. And the reason why is because we still need to get around the silence that the warlord has. As you can see, we do have the freeze happening at the end of the turn to one of the heroes. Okay, we also drew out the silence, which is good. Now we just need to get the stones out in play. But we are going to be taking some damage, and that is okay. Oh, okay. Let's see, combat. Yeah, we're going to do our vampire now and actually get around the stones, because we can't take the 500 damage. So we'll do our vampire, do a destruction, destroy the hollow, which is very good. And let's see, combat will destroy this with the vampire, damage over here. This one here gives negative attack to order, and then also has vampirism triggers, which actually, that's actually not bad. Stones, heal. Yeah, this one's actually not too bad. I'm gonna summon the melee hero over here on... Well, let me think about this. Let's combat here. No, you know, range damage is actually going to be a little better. So I'm going to summon the matriarch over here. It has flight. It has the extra damage with the radius. And then we'll also get a health boost whenever one of our heroes are destroyed. I was going to do the Kabos first, but then it's a male hero, and so it could potentially be bad for us because of Yoster and other heroes. Okay, so we have the Mina over here that deals damage whenever one of our heroes attacks. Let's see, on the freeze, on there. Okay, I'm gonna summon the, let's see, melee over here. This one's on the trigger. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm gonna summon the ranged hero over, thinking about this. Yeah, summon the ranged hero just to get rid of this. See, we are taking some damage off the attacks, but we do need to get rid of their blockers for now. Okay, well, let's see. So we have the stones that are most likely going to block for the Mina. Okay, and so with the extra attack given, yeah, there's really no way around that. The Shaolin on the first turn that they had was too big for us to destroy, and couldn't follow up with anything. Okay, well, since we are now out of attempts, we'll start using some gems. So yeah, let's, okay. So we do have, let's see, 52, do some calculations. Yeah, it should be good. So we start with 1254. We can probably spend, if we get down to say maybe 854, then it wouldn't be worth it. But we'll do what we can. Okay, so this one's a little different. They got the Rocker Boy here with the block runes, the splash, and then also setting the health of our melee hero, our non-melee heroes to 1. Go over there, down there. Okay, they have the Caesar's Head that will give mental shield to one of their heroes. And they also have the Sentry Pet over here. I'm gonna go with the Vlad over here on D2. It has extra attack, so that'll allow us to get rid of the Caesar's Head. And then it'll also deal damage at the beginning of the turn. Also has decent health, so it can potentially stay alive. And then we do want that damage at the beginning of the turn, so that way we can set up for a board wipe. Assuming it's still alive. Okay, so we have the High Tinker here that deals damage to our nature heroes. Also the Tesla X that does damage off of a hero kill. I'm going to summon our melee hero over here just to block for damage. So you can see it does heal them for a little bit when we attack the Tinker, but that's okay. Setting up the board, and for now, just making sure that we can actually get more melee heroes to get around the third skill, and then on top of that, draw out the, to draw out the Rocker Boys so that we can do our board wipe. Okay, so we have the range here over here that gives vampirism to heroes. So actually, so that'll be destroyed. Damage over there. So let's see, we got combat over there. Let's actually, yeah, we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna do the vampire, and then we're gonna follow it up with our destruction skill. On top of that, I'm gonna summon this melee hero to block the Vlad again. This melee hero, when it dies, it sets the health of two of the heroes, two of the enemies to 1. That'll actually help us to follow up with either one of these vampires. So there are the rocker boys. These are the ones with the splash and the vampirism. So let's see. So these will actually be destroyed because of the splash. So combat here, splash there. Okay, setting the health of two of these heroes 1. In this case, the rocker boys. Okay, and got rid of both of them. All right, cool. All right, so we have the champion arena over here. Got extra block for heroes in the line, and then also the block rune, and then also has extra attack because of the building kill. So we can't deal any direct combat to it, but what we can do is protect our Vlad. So let's do that. I'm gonna summon the, let's see, I'm gonna summon Charn over here on C2 to get some extra attack runes, and then also when the Charn transforms into a building, as you'll see here, it will give mental shield to one of our heroes. So in this case, the only hero here being the Vlad, which we will use now as an attacker. Huh. Okay, couldn't really get around that. We have the circuit here that deals damage to one of our heroes, and we'll also give Toxin 2 of them. Let's see, we have that. Guess we'll summon our flight hero to block. Yes, okay. So let's just summon our flight hero to stop our damage happening to our heroes. Okay, the circuit also has regeneration, and also it's landed on a block rune too. So a lot of protection. Our goal right now is to get rid of the circuit first, and then this champion of the arena. Okay, we have the range hero here that reads 2 of our heroes. Okay, Vlad is now frozen. Got poison damage over there. Could potentially get rid of this. Oh, you know, we can set the attack of those to 1. That actually wouldn't be so bad. How much poison damage are we doing with the... Okay, so potentially 82. No, we need to protect with our Morgan Tusk over here. So as you can see, a regeneration. We're going to be setting the attack of the heroes in the line to 1. So that'll allow us to actually slow down these heroes. Ugh. And we can't even break through anyways because of the block. Okay, so we did some damage. That's good. Gonna follow with the ranged heroes. They are gonna get a toxin, but that is okay. And let's see, can we deal any? We still can't deal any damage. This is bad. Okay, got some of the range hero here on the extra attack rune. Don't really have any other choice. So extra attack, no, okay, we're actually still going to take lethal here, because we don't have blockers against the circuit and the floss. So things were going okay on the board wipe. It was that the Jimmy Rocker Boy turn, where they destroyed all 3 of our heroes, that really set us back. Okay, well, let's keep going. Okay, something different. We are now facing a King of the North, deals damage to our heroes, also has the Spearmen, the melee summons, and then also the attack boost to Order. They are going first, and looks like they start with the Tinker, with some damage to our nature buildings, and then also the Tesla X, that deals some damage. let's see. Oh, okay. You know, I'm actually going to start with the Legion down here on... I'm going to start with the Legion down here on E3. We'll get an attack boost to our Legion because of the building being destroyed. And potentially we can go for some extra damage with our own Order heroes. We want to summon heroes with high health to avoid taking the damage from the enemy skill. So we have this one here, has Mental Shield, also heals Order. So unfortunately we don't have an Order hero to attack with. Damage over there. Okay, we're going to be losing at least one of our heroes anyways. This one here can do bleed. Yeah, and the rest of them are all nature. Great. Okay, well in this case, going to wound the... Yeah, I'm going to actually wound the building over here. This melee hero deals damage to an enemy 3 times. I was trying to break the mental shield, but instead just got a building. Okay, looks like we will have an Order hero for next turn, so potentially the Legion will get the extra attack. Okay, and we are actually going to do our board wipe now, because we do want to get rid of these heroes and then also go for that damage. So we're going to do our Vampire by Destruction. As you can see, it does trigger off the Legion. And let's see... Oh, we have the Order hero next, so let's do that. This Order hero, when it comes to the play, gives Mental Shield to 2 of our heroes. Okay, giving a health boost to our Order heroes off the attack. And we're in okay shape right now. We have the ranged hero here that gives negative attack to one of our heroes, but we do have the Legion attack boost. Okay, next turn. Oh, I was gonna summon our own Floss. Probably makes more sense now too, anyways. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're gonna summon our Floss because no, we're gonna summon the Vixen because we do need to freeze these heroes. Combat over there. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the ranged hero over here on D1, so we can potentially freeze the Floss, which we did. Okay, we'll have some attack steal whenever an enemy is summoned, and then we'll deal some damage over to the Warlord. It's unfortunate we don't have any other attackers right now. We have to attack an open lane, and so the blockers on the Floss is really stopping our damage. Okay, we have the Order. We have the melee hero here that poisons enemy in line. Also has block. Let's see. Do want to get that extra attack, so what we do is summon the Order hero. Just figuring out what we need to do for blocking. Okay, so combat's actually not going to matter over to this hero, but it will matter over here. So I'm gonna summon actually the Order hero on C3. We'll get the extra attacks. Didn't freeze anything this time because we didn't have enough damage over here. I guess we could have given an attack boost, but that's really it. And no attack steal still.
Yeah.
Oh. We have our poison happening off the Floss. We have the extra summons happening over here. We have the Californ here that gives bleeding to our heroes, and then we'll also give a health boost. And wow, I don't have anything to break through here. No attack steal, no freeze. Oh, well, I guess it'll be alright. Just want to deal enough damage to actually destroy this, but let's see, combat, say it's 130. Just doing some math here, see if we can get through. Yeah, this isn't bad. So how much bleeding has? So 68. Okay, gonna summon the ranged hero over here, the Justia on B2. We'll give this an attack boost, and then also clear out some heroes. And then also we'll be able to give miss whenever another hero, when another enemy is being summoned. So we'll give at least some of our board protection, and potentially keep this hero alive so we can deal some more damage. Okay, so it looks like our Justia will be destroyed now because of the poison. And we are still dealing some damage over here with the... Oh boy. Oh, wow. I think we actually have lethal. Let me see. This one here, it heals the adjacent for 58. Oh, wow. Okay. We're not going to do our summons because we do have this Void Juggler that can give extra attack to another one over here. Just making sure they don't have any other death triggers or anything like that. Nope. So going to summon it over here. We'll have combat number 1, combat destroy, and then combat over here. So even though we did take bleeding, we did deal the lethal. So we had to switch our strategy because of the flaws.
Legendary.
But it ended up working. So yeah, great. Okay, let's keep going. Also, we got some Mizu. That helps us out a little bit, although we do need to need a lot more gold in order to get her to work. Okay, so they have the Drogon pet over here. A lot of damage. Wow. Okay. Okay, we have the prince that will summon squires whenever one of our heroes are destroyed. Also has archers behind themselves. I think what's going to make more sense, the long-term or the short-term play. I'm going to be taking roughly 200 damage over there. This one here has attack steal, which is okay. Well, actually, how much attack steal is that? Oh, well, it's almost enough to actually get rid of this. Damage over there. It's there. This one gets spikes. Silence that. Yeah, I'm going to go for the longer term play and actually summon the Mr. Flap on... Yeah, I'm going to summon the Mr. Flap over here on D3. Reason why is because this Mr. Flap, it can set the attack of... set the health of the enemy that attacks it to 1, and then also gives a health boost to our heroes. So we're going to be taking some early damage over here. And what we're trying to do right now is to draw out some heroes to destroy and then build up the board back with the Mr. Flap. Okay, we're going to do our Archvampire now as opposed to waiting because we are behind with the amount of heroes on the board. Then also going to follow it up with, I guess, a ranged hero so we can start building up our heroes behind the Mr. Flap. Okay, we have the melee hero over here that has the spikes and then also the negative attack to the attacked enemy. I have wound over here. Next turn we are going to be doing our destruction skill.
Yeah!
What's going on here? This one will get the extra attack, also gets an attack boost. Okay. Yeah, we will do destruction because we are running short. Attack over there. And, let's see, this one does have extra attack, which is going to be a problem. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm actually going to summon this melee hero over here. Gets a health boost because of the Mr. Flap. It will also poison the hero that it attacks. Okay, they did the silence, which makes sense because this hero has high health. We're going to take combat over here, and then the extra attack will deal damage, and then potentially lethal off of the open lane here.
Yeah!
Okay, let's see. This could work. Invulnerability, although we need to find a way to gain health back, and the only way we could potentially do that is with this melee hero here. But we do have the open lane, so most likely we will take lethal on this next turn. You can see we have the vampire damage off the cow boss, but not quite enough in order to stop the melee hero here. Yeah, it didn't help that they went first with the prince and then also had an extra 3 or 4 summons off of the attacks. So yeah, let's keep going and, well, try and make a dent in this dark tower. Okay, looks like they're starting first. They have the Drogon pet here as well with the high amount of damage. I'm going to start with our immune hero over here on D3. All these other heroes, they do have high stats or high attack, but again, we're trying to play around the silent skill. Okay, next turn, probably going to summon the ranged hero on D1 to give the melee hero support. Okay, high health with the Triton over here. So that being the case, probably going to destroy the... Actually, I'm going to go for the high health over here off in the building. We're not going to be destroying any of these heroes anytime soon, so just got to make sure that we can wound their heroes and then go from there. Okay, we have the ranged hero here with block, or the melee hero with block. Let's see. Okay, so not quite enough to actually destroy this, unfortunately. What we can do is... Totem gives spikes around... Oh, he gives spikes around himself. Yeah, this is fine. 135, that'll put a 141, so not quite enough to destroy that. I'm gonna summon the ranged hero actually behind the buildings here. You can see the Flammy Heli does give these crystals, which will help us block and then also protect this hero here. Next turn, either the Hoodoo or the Life Palace is going to work. Could potentially do the Groot to silence the Triton, although with this amount of health, it doesn't really matter. Just got to make sure that we can protect our board. Okay, so there goes all the crystals. That's not what I wanted to see. This melee hero over here steals attack and also damage. Sure, actually, why not? I'm gonna summon the Hoodoo with the totem in front of itself. I just noticed every one of their heroes they summon is male, so we're also going to be taking extra damage off kill. Alright, they did the silence, so the Hoodoo and the Flammy Heli doesn't have their metal shield and their skills anymore. The RNG has been ridiculous so far. Let's see, combat. This one can deal damage to a wounded hero, which potentially could be this hero, or just lose the damage over here. But we'll do it anyways, and we'll summon it over here on... Yep. Looks like it did the exact thing we didn't want it to do. Alright, so in this case the damage was drawn to the Triton, and it did survive. Have the King Taurus here that will give health back to their Warlord whenever they attack our Warlord. But that's not an issue right now because they already have 2,000 health. Okay, well, I guess we'll do our board wipe now since we are low. Okay, I'm going to follow it up with the... Yeah, I guess we'll follow it up with the Apollo over here to destroy the range hero. Okay, we'll get some evasion to one of our heroes, and then also can give metal shield to another one when an enemy comes out. And also the non-hero. Oh, great. Okay. So the York came in play, dealt damage, got an attack boost, and then also dealt extra damage with the Drogon. Alright, well, let's keep going. Hey, another high health warlord. Alright, they got the sentry pet here with the attack boost. Oh wow, would it be super greedy in order to go for Grace first turn here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Mr. Flap, everything. I'm gonna go for the safer play and summon the Mr. Flap on C2. Do want that plus health happening, which will eventually trigger off the silence off of the Warlord. And then we could protect it and perhaps give plus health to our other heroes. Normally I would go Grace, but since we're so far away from lethal damage, even with the 7 extra attacks, probably just gonna go defense. Okay, so we have the Ghost over here that deals damage to one of our heroes whenever we attack. It deals damage to a range hero, I guess it's not too bad. Also deal damage to the building to get rid of it. And see, we did lose one of our buildings off of the damage. Wow. So the vampirism given to the allies resulted in the Ghosta healing up. That's pretty gross. Alright, let's see. I guess not too bad. Some of the melee hero over here on A3. So it does have mental shield and it does have flight. And we're dealing enough damage at least to get this wounded. Okay, did the silence over here. And now I guess the next thing to do is to wipe out this range hero if we can. Have some options with... Oh wow. That is so gross. So give Reborn to another Chaos hero, so in this case it's this one. I'm gonna do our Vampire though, because we do need to get rid of the Ghosta, so we'll do that. We'll do our Destruction to get rid of that. Followed by the All Prince of Sands here on D2. This hero will get an attack boost whenever another hero is destroyed, and then also give miss to 2 other heroes whenever attacks. So just slow down these heroes for now. Okay, well, we have the Mislap in here with the high attack. Also freezes the heroes in the line. Let's just summon our melee hero just to block. Don't have any other things to affect their board. So, even still, with our Mr. Flap giving the health boost, it's potentially destroyed anyways. Hey, we get Grace back. Oh, wow. Okay, well, here are the stones. Let's see which heroes got the miss. Okay, so not here, but looks like the Mislapin got the miss as well as the Dark Acolyte here.
Yeah!
Okay, alright. Well, we have to find a way to destroy some heroes. Could do the... No, we're not going to do the transform. Let's see. We have the Owl over here that gives negative attack to the heroes. Also has a death trigger plus attack for nature. Okay, gotta summon the Grace over here on A1. Need the random damage to potentially destroy this hero. Okay, we ended up destroying nothing, which is not good. Okay, we got some health back off of the kill. And still trying to figure out which heroes got the miss. So, Bone Dragon, so that's good. So this hero will be protected. And... nope. Okay. So our Grace could potentially be destroyed next turn. The Reborn did trigger off on the Acolyte, so that's why it's back. I totally forgot about the Mislappin. So she does that freeze skill after the attack, and so we did need our Grace. Okay, so we actually did a major misplay last turn. Yeah, because there's no way for us to break through here. Let's see, combat over there. We're gonna do our range summons. See if we can actually break through on the Bone Dragon. Okay, this Chupacabras will do reflect damage to deal damage over here. Yeah, we messed up last turn for sure. That Grace was not supposed to come behind the Mislappin. Because if our miss failed, then this is the exact situation that happens. I guess we'll just do our range summon. And see our order hero gets the negative attack. Got some health back off of a melee kill. And well, they have an open board now, so let's see, 220, 220, 280. Oh yeah, we're gonna be taking lethal here anyways. Yeah, so that was my fault. I summoned the Grace in the wrong spot. It is 2:45 in the morning, so I don't expect myself to be playing on such high caliber, but it still needs to be done. So let's keep going. And see, getting pretty stiff in terms of action here. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Got the Ogre, got the Glee Pet over here. Gonna do the Ogre over here on C3. Deal some random damage, went off the attack. Get rid of some buildings, and then also just deal some damage to the Warlord. Okay, next turn, going to be using the building to give this an attack boost, and then also deal some damage to the enemies.
Hey!
Okay, gonna be placing it over here on B2. And see, our Ogre is also getting an attack boost for every enemy that is destroyed. And next turn we do have a couple of options. I'm gonna do our Vampire to actually get rid of these heroes. This hero has way too much health because of the Aphrodite. So we're gonna do our Vampire summon. And also followed up with the Destruction skill. See, get the attack boost given. And could actually transform this. That wouldn't be too bad. Actually, yeah, transform wouldn't be so bad, because then we can actually destroy it and then go for combat. So, gonna summon a range hero over here. We'll have our Orgork deal it random damage, get some health. Also give this an attack boost, because heal did trigger off of a Gleedy melee kill. Okay, they did the silence. We do have some decent options for next turn. Yeah, this Kabas is going to be very helpful. Yeah, we'll summon the Kabas over here on D3. We got attack, melee, and then the building to destroy that. We'll also be giving some block over to the Warlord, and then also some reflect damage if it does get attacked. Okay, so we have the High Tinker that's dealing damage to our nature heroes. Let's see. Wow, all of our, okay, so we have combat over there, combat there, there. Okay, since they're going to be summoning their stones next turn, most likely we will need to deal some more damage. So we're going to summon the ranged hero over here on, although I guess the nature damage would still come on play. Gotta deal some damage over to this to get rid of the Teslax. Taking roughly 26 damage off of every hero being destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna summon the Santa over here on C1 so that we can get rid of the Tinker for now. Okay, we got the melee hero here that has the instant kill rune and also attacks poison. Got the stones, that is fine. We still have block happening to our warlord, so we're gonna be taking roughly what? Let's see, 27, 2, so probably like 180. Ugh. Okay, we have the Yori here that deals damage to the ranged heroes, and so that's why the Santa was destroyed. Comet over here on the block. Really wanted, oh boy. Guess we gotta get rid of the, what do you call, the mini Tesla-X before. Oh, we can do both. Alright, so I'm going to do the range summons now. We are going to take a little bit of damage, most likely, off of the attack, the damage pentagram, the damage rune off of the Yori. Put over there. There. Okay, I'm going to summon this melee hero over here to deal the old damage. It does have this pierce skill, so it'll deal damage behind as well. And that'll actually be enough damage to destroy the Tesla-X. Okay, we also do have these as blockers. These will, let's see. Okay, the kills will result in the extra damage runes happening on our side. You can see all three of those there. Okay, I'm gonna summon the Bastet over here on B3. When it comes into play, it deals damage to all heroes. And then we'll get the attack boost for every hero that is destroyed by it. So just wiping out the board, protecting our building, also getting some health back off of the melee kill. Okay, we have the marquee over here that does poison damage whenever one of our heroes attacks. See combat. There. I want to find a way to actually not attack. So what we can do is, though, we can put this Goliath behind the Kavas, so that way it doesn't trigger off the poison, and then we'll be able to deal damage to the enemies whenever we summon a hero. We're also dealing extra damage whenever one of our allies are destroyed because of the Bastet. So you see the poison over there. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess we'll summon our hero over here on E3. Summons the extra attack room, which we will need to get rid of some of their other heroes. Okay, and then we still have our building dealing damage at the end. Probably could have just blocked to keep our building alive, but we do need to get rid of this poison damage first.
Yeah!
Wow. These heroes are very strong. Alright, so let's see. So combat will destroy that. Looks like we lost our Kavas, which is unfortunate. And now we're dealing with 3 attackers. Okay. This one can give mental shield to our warlord. Also has high health. Put over there. Blocking over there. We're going to be taking roughly, what, 200 damage? Or perhaps even more. So let's see. Cover over here. Also the poison. Gonna have to block the more damage, so I'm gonna summon the melee hero over here on C2 to get rid of the damage rune and then also block the damage over here. Okay, take some damage. Damage happening over there. Okay, we don't have enough of anything to actually destroy the Jagara. Let's see, combat there. There. Oh, we can get some health back off of that, so I guess that'd be okay. 45. Best we can do is summon the Super Mario over here to block for damage. Has some pierce, so also get some health back that way. And how much poison is on this Goliath? Wow, okay. So it will be destroyed next turn. We're going to be taking damage over here. The poison will land on the Super Mario. And we don't have any good draws for next turn, so it looks like we are going to lose because of the Marquis doing the poison damage to us. Oh boy. Alright. Maybe we might be just playing too fancy at this point, especially since we're just trying to get this done. So we'll focus more on what do you call basic stuff. Alright, let's keep going. When I mean basic stuff, I'm talking about just attack, attack, attack. Don't try to set up the board or anything. Just try to deal as much damage as we can. Go from there. Okay, so they have the Ogre. And already we're at a big disadvantage because of the Shimuna with the large shards and then also the adjacent damage. I'm gonna summon the old gods over here on C2 because this hero is immune, so it will avoid the adjacent damage, and then also we'll give some health to our other heroes. But yeah, as of right now, we're in pretty rough shape. We need to find some kind of transform or silence. Otherwise, we're going to fall too far behind because of the shards. Okay, we have the building here that deals damage to our heroes when they come into play. Some of the flight hero over here actually on A2 will mark one of their heroes with this death skill. And just block for now. Looks like we do have another flight hero, so I can at least stop the Shimuna in case the flight hero is destroyed. Okay, well, we'll do it again. The ranged hero over here will summon a puppet whenever we summon an order hero. Okay, looks like they did their silence. That helps out a lot. Okay, we have the Mave that will give health back to the Warlord whenever a hero is destroyed on our side. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad. This doesn't make too much sense, but I'll do it anyways. I'm gonna summon the circuit over here behind the building. This one gives toxin to 2 enemies whenever another one is summoned. And so maybe we can slow down these heroes. Also gets regeneration whenever any hero dies. So our goal right now is to somehow draw out the stones. They don't have any spots to summon the stones, but we're going to find a way to set up their board so that way we can wipe out their heroes and then just go on the attack. Alright, so we are low on health. We'll do our vampire, and then we'll also follow it up with some blocker. This one gives miss to another hero in turn. Although it's going to summon another puppet, so we don't actually want that. I'm going to summon the Chaos hero over here that has the Reborn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then we have our damage over there to all of the heroes. Okay, followed by damage to our Warlord at the beginning of the turn because of the Void Stone here. Next turn we will be using the Destruction skill. Wow, okay. Didn't expect that Legion coming. Alright, well, I guess we will do destruction skill as mentioned. I'm going to follow it up with, let's see, so before the attack we'll freeze 2 of these heroes. Going to break the shield over there. Oh, we're so close to lethal anyways. I'm going to summon the, let's see. Need to deal damage, so what we're going to do is actually... And some of the Jhon Grand over here, break the shield, and then allow our circuit to deal damage to one of the heroes. Okay, you see the stones to help them block. And probably going to see a ranged hero here on lane B. Wow, okay. We're still alive, although now we have the ranged hero. That froze one of our heroes at the end of the turn, as you can kind of see over here. So as you... Oh, it doesn't even tell you that's frozen. Wow, okay. Well, let's see, combat. Guess we'll do our range summons. Need some blockers. And then follow it up with... What does this one do? This one does... No, it doesn't do anything. It gives negative attack to one enemy, so I guess that'd be okay. Okay, so the Jhon Grand is going to be attacked. Over there. Gotta find some way to get rid of both the Shamuna and the Legion. So let's see, combat will destroy that. Actually, no, adjacent damage will destroy this. If they have another ranged hero that's order, then they'll have game there. Or that, I mean, that works too. These matchups have been pretty terrible, and I've been playing pretty terrible right now too. Okay, alright, well, hey, now it's 3 in the morning. Cool, alright. Okay, something different. Facing a Spider Queen now. And they also have the Sentry Pet with some attack boost, but not too much. Oh, okay. So we have the Tawny Windrunner, has the attack and health swap, also gives evasion to the end. I'll summon the... Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, give him some of the York over here. Comes into play, deals damage. And then we'll be able to deal some early damage over to the Warlord. Next turn, going to be summoning this melee hero with the extra attack rune. Which, okay, it's 15, so not quite enough for that. So what we'll do is we'll summon the melee hero on the damage, on the attack pentagram on D2. Okay, we have the Dark Knight here that gives Mental Shield to the Warlord. Also heal, so combat will destroy this. Got some of the ranged hero on... Yeah, so got some of the ranged hero over here on C1, spreading out our damage. Okay, and next turn... We actually have decent options. Could go for the Freddy to destroy some heroes, and then also open up the board. Could also do the Tinker with the Teslax. But it looks like we will be going with the Freddy to actually deal damage. Okay, get rid of the Torless as well, and also get some health back off of our melee kill. And at this point, we should have lethal next turn because of the high attackers on all 4 lanes. Wow. Okay, we have a flight hero over here. Not going to be an issue. We're going to skip the turn and go for lethal. And it feels good to get a win. some leader kneeling, not too bad. Okay, and yeah, let's keep going. I faced Raistlin plenty of times this week. Not going to be a good matchup. Okay, let's see. So since they have the ogre with the silence, I'm going to summon the tinker with the high health. I'm going to place it over here on... Yeah, I'm actually going to be placing it over here on C2. So we'll deal some early damage to the buildings. We have the mini Tesla-X that will be protected by the building. And so we'll get around the silence, at least for now. Okay, we have the My-10 that deals damage to our heroes based upon the health of them. We'll have Comet over there. This one freezes too. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, and some of the range hero over here. Actually, you know, we're going to summon the melee hero over here with the high health. We have the Tinker that's going to deal nature damage anyways, so might as well just avoid that. And then also protect our buildings so that way we can get some attack boost, and then also that extra damage over to the Warlord.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the Child of Chaos here with the tree in front of itself. We'll summon this melee hero over here on a 3. When it attacks, it will silence the hero that attacks. Because that way the My-10 can't also give health over to the Warlord whenever an ally is destroyed. Okay, we drew out the silence. That helps out a lot. Ooh. Okay, yeah, sure, we can actually, let's see. So we have this hero here that gives Mental Shield to 2 of the allies. I'm gonna go actually with the Shamuna, even though the Kabas here can help us do reflect damage.
Yeah!
Because we do need the blocker for now. As you can see, whenever we summon a hero, it heals the allies around. That's fine, we do need some early protection, and then that shard, the shard here will still count as a hero to be destroyed for the mini Tesla-X. Oh, so much for protection for the building. So we have the reflect damage off of the Chupacabras, and then also negative attack to our order heroes, which in this case is this one here. See building over there. Okay, we're going to, let's see. Oh, you know, we have protection with the shard that's going to come out, so that'll help out a lot. I'm going to summon our ranged hero next on... I'm going to summon the ranged hero next on A1 here. Okay, looks like we got some health back off of the adjacent damage. Okay, did the stones, so now the only thing left to do is wound their heroes. And looks like we do have a decent setup for next turn. The vampire will land in this spot, assuming the shard, even if the shard is destroyed, still a good chance it could still happen. Oof. Okay, counterattack and damage. This hero here dealt damage to an order hero, which in this case was the Tinker, as opposed to the Tesla-X. Well, let us see here. Combat over there. Okay, gonna do our vampire and see where it lands. Alright, that's cool. So some heal. Gonna follow it up with the Bastet over here on... Yeah, I gotta summon the Bastet over here on B2. Deal some damage to the heroes, also get some health back, also deal some damage over to the Warlord because of the Tesla-X. Clear out some heroes, and wounded a lot. Another thing too about the Bastet is whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, we'll deal damage to the enemies, and that'll help us set up for the board wipe a lot easier. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, we have the Blair that will be destroyed because of the mental shield that it gives to the enemies. Seeing if we have any other good follow-up for this. Well, we will do destruction because we can't let that hero all alive. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna follow it up next with our ranged heroes. Deal some extra damage, and then we'll deal damage to the Warlord here. Gonna summon our melee hero with the mental shield. Give another layer of protection for the Teslax. And at this point, it's doing okay. We have the crystals still coming out from the Shamuna. We have the Bastet over here with the high attack. We have the flight hero. And we have the surrender. Nice. Awesome.
Legendary.
Hey, some Vanakori. Okay. Hey, 2 more battles too. All right. Yeah, let's keep at it. It's Flarnicus. Oh man, love facing Flarnicus. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the Warlord skills. So they have damage to our heroes. They have the Archer summons and then also attack boost to Order. I'm gonna summon heroes with high health to protect us, and I'm gonna summon actually this ranged hero behind the building.
Yeah!
So at least if they want to attack it, they will need to use their damage skill. We do have a health advantage, although Flarnicus does have a lot of strong heroes. Like that, for example. Alright, so we have the Aphrodite that deals damage based upon the health of the heroes. See if I go wounded. Damage from destroy. This feels weird to actually keep this building not alive, but yeah, we'll do it anyways. So we'll summon the melee here. Oh, well, hold on. This can get a attack boost for every nature hero that's destroyed. So this might be a little too fancy, but we'll do it anyways. All right, it's gonna summon the ranged hero to block. Okay, this is fine. Like I said, we're trying to right now we're drawing damage away from our Warlord with the ranged hero to block, and then this will give it the Tortoise an attack boost. Oof, it looks like we did take the damage off of the Aphrodite here. Well, let's see. We're gonna do our Vampire, and we can't block anything. Gonna follow it up with our, let's see, this one here. It gets says extra block and attack. This one gets spikes for every hero around himself, so that's actually not too bad. It also has higher health, so we'll do that. Okay, we have our vampire damage happening. Got some health back off of the damage. Then we do like these spikes on the Bamboo Master, so that way we can actually trigger off our destruction skill easier.
Whoa!
Oh, might be destroyed here. Very close. All right. Okay, well, I guess we will do our destruction skill. And, oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to be taking lethal here next turn because they still have their damage skill around. Combat. Just seeing if we have any other plays. Vampire over there. Combat over 185. I think we took too much damage off of the hero. Yeah, we took too much damage off the hero. That's not good. All right. I'm trying to surrender right now, but I can't. I guess we'll do our blockers. But again, we don't have enough damage to destroy this hero, and we don't have enough damage, we don't have enough health on the zombies to actually stop the damage off of the Warlord skill. So I mean, hey, it's nice that it does have an attack boost, but again, we do have these open lanes.
Whoa!
Oh, it's just rubbing it in. That's terrible. All right. So we summoned the hero with the highest health possible, and it still got run over, and that was the reason why we couldn't get it through. Also, we took extra damage off of the Aphrodite. So, all right. Well, let's keep going. Maybe we'll face Flarnicus again and do much better. Ivor is pretty rough. Yeah. Okay, well, they are going first. They got the Ogre with the Silence and the Stones and the Heal. And then the Drogon here with the large damage. Okay, we have the Apep that's going to get reborn to another ally when it attacks. I'll summon the Jormungand over here just so we can get its attack skill and freeze this for now. As you can see, our rares are very weak right now. Most of them we haven't leveled, especially the newer ones. Okay, we have the hero here with the high block and the mental shield. I'm going to summon the range hero over here. How much block does that have? It's 74. Okay, so we won't actually deal damage to it. But what we can do is deal damage to the Apep. So let's do that. So next turn, probably going to be summoning either one of these range heroes with the high attack or the high health. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess it's probably going to be, let's do the vampire. Need some blockers for now, and then also going to just go for damage. So summon the range hero over here. Freezes two of their heroes. This one here heals the other heroes around when another one of our heroes comes into play. And may or may not be doing destruction next turn. Okay, so they did the silence. Our Jormungand, excuse me, our Jormungand will be destroyed with combat. Attack steal from enemies except nature, so in this case that'd be all of those. Okay, we'll do our destruction skill now to get rid of these heroes. Okay, and then also going to follow it up with the circuit over here on a... Okay, you got some health back off of the kill because of the damage skill here. You can see the attack steal happening to our heroes. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna summon the range hero over here on D1. It freezes the... Well, I was hoping that this would actually just freeze... well, this would be frozen and then this would take damage, but instead, we're gonna take damage over here. There.
Whoa!
Great. Okay, so now we have the Hoodoo that has that reflect totem, and then we don't have any other ways to really block it. There. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I'm going to summon the Koshi over here. Sets the attack of the enemies to -101. Okay, the attack's still happening over here. We just need a blocker against this lane. But it doesn't look like we're going to make it out of this. But maybe have one more turn to do it. See the Caesar's head over here that can give us some protection.
Yeah!
Okay, we do still have toxin that is affecting the enemies. So let's do our summons. Okay, also gonna follow it up with the Caesar's head over here on C1. Okay, we have the attack steal happening. We summon the Caesar's head because we want to deal damage over to the Warlord off of our kills. So you can see some of the stones. They have enough combat to destroy the Koshi, and enough combat to actually destroy the Witch over here. So if they have another way to deal damage to this, then they'll be good. I forgot they had a Drogon pet. So every one of their heroes was male. Wow, okay. So we did take enough damage off of the pet. Okay, alright, well, let's keep going. We've currently spent 400 gems. So, kind of a bummer, but we're gonna get this done. It's still worth it for us right now to get it. The gem cost is still good relative to the amount of attempts we've been doing. Okay, Warlord over here is the Sir Biscuit, which has the gifts that deal damage around. Also has silence, and then also the large gingerbread that can heal the Warlord. We have the Vixen over here that deals damage to the Warlord based upon its attack. And we have to find a way to get rid of this now. Wow, okay. Let's see. Steal over here. Oh, I guess we'll go with the attack steal. I'm gonna summon the Dandy Croc over here on D3. We'll have attack steal off of the attack, and then also protect our Caesar's head. That will give Metal Shield to one of our heroes. Let's take a look at the might over here. Okay, so 5,800. Okay, we have one of our heroes frozen because of the Vixen skill. Alright, gonna do the Vampire to potentially block, which we do, so that's good. And then also gonna follow it up with our Reborn hero over here. Have to double cover the line because we don't want that free skill happening. Okay, so combat will destroy that, combat will destroy this. Gives bleeding to heroes in the line. Okay, here are the presents that will deal damage to our heroes around. So combat will destroy that, combat will destroy that. And okay, well, we're giving some bleeding over to some heroes. Do need to do our destruction now because the Vixen will destroy us off of the damage. Okay, and then I'm gonna follow it up with, let's see. I don't think we have. I guess we can do our building here to block, but that's really it. Okay, it is okay. Our hero here cannot attack because this hero does have flight. Okay, they did the silence. Well, why not just wipe out our whole board? Alright, yeah. So they all got the attack boost off of our heroes being destroyed, and then they went for lethal over there. Okay, yeah, well, like I said, we're gonna keep going. Jax is a tough opponent as well. And they're going first, okay. Okay, got the Ogre with the Silence and his heal. They got the Sentry Pet, and I also hear and see the Masuras coming out. Probably just gonna surrender now. Can't really deal with 400 attackers off of the Sentry Pet. And perfect RNG off of the Masuras. Very hard to come back from. That was a good 50 gems well spent. Well spent. Okay, we got the Jimmy Rocker Boy with the block runes and the splash. Got the Sentry Pet here too. The attack boost. Oh wow, okay. It's going to be one of those battles, I see. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. So we have the Apep here that, well, we could potentially summon our own Apep as well. Let me see the stats of this at 136, 90. Oh, no wonder why. All right. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, no, we can't even take advantage of the Reborn. It's only off of this hero, so I'm gonna summon our Apep over here on... Yeah, I'm gonna actually summon the Apep over here on C3. It gives Reborn to one of our heroes, so in this case, it's actually this unit that started from the beginning. Okay, here are the block runes. And we'll see which hero ends up getting Reborn. Oh, wow. Of course. All right, so they have the hero here that deals damage to one of our Chaos heroes, which in this case was the Apep. Is it a rare too? Yeah, it is a rare. Just really powered up. All right, got it. Okay, well, I guess we will do our Vampire, because we do need to wound heroes. Then we'll follow it up with the... melee hero over here on C3, just because of the high stats. Okay, so we'll wound some heroes, and... See, we... Oh, okay. Another thing, too, is that none of these heroes are order, so when this hero does get reborn, it will not deal damage to... Actually, it won't deal damage to this. This is a Chaos hero. Why am I thinking an order hero? Oh, we'll do our destruction now. We will end up losing the Vampire. Let me just see if we have enough to destroy that. We do not. Wow. Lovely. Alright, so we'll do our destruction. As you see, this hero is destroyed. See if we can give this an attack boost. Nope. And give this an attack boost. Nope. Lovely. Alright. This hero here. Line, freeze. Nope, we don't have a single thing against any one of these heroes. Alright. Well, I guess we have this range hero that can actually summon a puppet once an order hero is summoned. So it'll actually be the Rocker Boys. And that could help us out. So here's number 1. And here's number 2. Okay, so let's see. Combat will destroy this. And this will take damage over here. Actually, you see how much splash they deal. Destroy a puppet. And they have Legion in Dark Tower. Off of the perfect draw. That's been a pretty disgusting run. Okay, well, let's keep going. Oh, it's beta. Wow. Haven't faced beta in a while. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know, Jhon Grand is actually going to be very good right now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to summon the Jhon Grand over here on D3. Just destroy some buildings for now. Start building up the bottom lanes for combat. Okay, next turn I see the ranged hero that can deal damage to non-chaos heroes, which in this case is just the buildings. Hey, look. Okay, well, we have the Deadlord that transformed our Jhon Grand. Combat over there. Oh, we can at least get rid of those buildings, so we'll do that. Also deal some combat damage over to the Deadlord here. Not really concerned about these zombies as they can be destroyed by the vampire skill. so we have the ranged hero, and that will heal itself at the beginning of the turn. Don't have anything right now, but what we can do is do our vampires, at least to get rid of the zombies. Also going to be placing this building behind it. This building will deal damage to the enemies when they come on play. We'll set up for a board wipe. Wow, that is a first. I've never seen them do silence on just our summon. Okay, as you can see, heroes are taking damage. Okay, gonna follow it up actually with the Spore Load over here on B3. Mark their heroes with the damage skill, and then also we'll be able to deal damage at the beginning of the turn. And just going with the high health. Could have done the... oh, what was the other... I don't remember what the other thing was already. Oh, here's the damage skill, so... okay, gets rid of the Yorick. See, so these heroes here, death trigger over here, damage there. Oh, hey, we can actually get rid of them now with our building. So we're going to protect our lanes down here. We will have damage at the end of the turn with our buildings, and then because of the marked heroes with the death trigger, got rid of these here. Okay, got the stones coming out. Again, damaged by the building. Okay, and we have even more damage. Okay, gonna follow it up now with the Lady Medusa here. We'll give protection to our line because of the freeze skill, and then we'll help preserve our setup here as well.
Whoa!
Oh, so much for our building. But it was destroyed. What do you call? The Regardus was destroyed by the Spore Loath. And so now, just a matter of building up our board again. I'm going to be summoning the melee hero over here on C3. This one gives the setting the health of 2 of the heroes, the enemies, to 1. That'll help us get rid of the enemies with our tree or with the Spore Loath. Okay, gonna follow it up with our floss over here on B2. Again, heroes getting protected by the Medusa. The Stone Garden here, that will poison. Hey, we can summon another Lady Medusa. Sure, why not? Oh, okay, so we have the Mr. Devil here dealing damage to all heroes, and you see set these to 1. In this case now, all these heroes are important, so what we're going to do is we're going to summon our Apep, get reborn to one of these heroes off of the attack. Also, whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, we'll summon a damage pentagram, or damage rune on their side, so that'll help us disrupt the board a little bit. Okay, do we have enough for lethal right now? 200, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, we are off. But we can summon this range hero, just destroy it. The red woman over here. And still, the only melee hero that we can end up summoning for attack is actually this one here. Okay, so they summon their own tree. That deals damage at the end. Alright, we'll get rid of that. We'll do our summons and then follow it up with our melee hero over here.
Whoa!
And this might be enough for lethal. 5, 4. Okay, great. That is true. I do not know much about them.
Legendary.
Hey, some more Ogorok. Alright. So now we have one more battle to win. We have an hour and 25 to do it. The hour and 25 means that the reset's going to happen then. Okay, we faced Getworkup before. Going to be a pretty hard battle. And most likely not winning this battle too, because we got the grandma over here with the large kill of rats. Yeah, I suppose not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna summon our... Yeah, I'm gonna summon our Dead Lord over here on D2. Get some blockers out.
Yeah!
Wow. Even with their own range here, they can destroy it. Okay, gonna be summoning the vampire next turn because we do need to clear out this board. Okay, they're also getting an attack boost to their chaos heroes at the end because of the grandma. Gonna do the range summon here, or the vampire summon. Then we don't have enough combat to destroy anything, except could do that. Yeah, oh, we can actually destroy something. So we'll summon our melee hero over here on D2 or D3. The vampire damage at the end will destroy these. Or at least destroy this hero, and then we'll wound these. Okay, well, we have the melee hero over here. Gets the health boost for every wounded enemy. Gonna do our destruction skill now. Okay, you see this hero does get an attack boost. Can also deal a lot of damage as well. Let's summon this range hero. Usually I would give it an attack boost just to destroy it, but we are very far behind in this battle, and I don't think that we're gonna make it out. Okay, so they did their silence off of this one hero, which is kind of surprising.
Whoa!
And we don't have any immediate way to get rid of the Koshi over here. Could get bleed, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, giving this Death of Rats bleed, so that way we can at least get rid of it.
Whoa!
Okay, we'll take damage over there and damage over there. I'm gonna summon the flight hero over here on B2 just to block. See this melee hero over here. Just high stats because it has a lot of levels.
Whoa!
Okay, and I guess we just take lethal off the 200 attacker. That one was pretty rough. They started with the grandma on the first turn and got a couple of summons that dealt a lot of damage to our board. Alright, well, let's see. We have spent 600 so far. Sure. Why not? Okay, hey, another high health ogre. And the sentry pet's actually not too bad. Let's see. Yeah, gonna start actually with the... Yeah, I'm gonna start with the marquee over here on C2. Destroy a building, and then also we'll be able to do some poison damage to the enemies. And this is also a pretty good target for silence, which we do want to draw out as quick as possible.
Yeah!
All right, that's cool. So we have the Shaolin over here with the death trigger for damage. So poison goes off whenever the ally is attacked. Okay, so that means that the hero actually needs to be attacked. I'm actually still going to go with our flight hero over here on D3. It's better to at least stop the damage over to our warlord, and then we can still let the poison damage hit. Excuse me. Just tired. Oh, hey, wow. Okay, well we have the Mantis over here with the attack steal and the poison. Combat plus poison will actually destroy that. Just seeing if we have any other ways of dealing damage here. Nope. Gonna summon the... what's this one do here? Yeah, this one has flight and it can also give spikes. That's not too bad. So we can destroy the building. Okay, and then combat over here. Followed by the poison at the end of the turns. Okay, they did the silence. That's what we're looking for. Not bad. Alright, so we have the range hero over here. The attack boost off of the block. See combat there. Kind of don't want combat happening to this hero. Yeah, so we're actually going to avoid combat to that altogether. Although, let's see. Minus to that. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, gonna summon the All Sands over here on D3. Get some combat and to the Shaolin. It'll be destroyed by poison. And oh, ends up destroying the dragon over there. That's not too bad. Ugh. Oh wow, we can actually destroy this. That's cool. Right, the Fury over here gets 3 extra attacks. Do we have anything to block? We can still give them miss. This one has the attack steal. Yeah, attack steal is fine. And we'll also summon it on the vampirism tile. Okay, and so now this Fury should have miss, and then also I see the poison. We can summon another all. That's cool. Okay, so they did the stone. And see, do have some combos actually for next turn. See, we'll find out what they end up summoning. This here gets missing one. Okay. Yeah, might as well just go all of the alls. I'm gonna do our vampire summon first because we do need to wound these heroes. And then once again mention the alls.
Yeah!
Okay, so we'll deal some damage to the stones. We'll get some health back off the melee kill. We'll wound the heroes. And then we'll also give miss to the other hero remaining. And the negative attack given off of the death trigger isn't too bad as well. Okay, well I guess that's what the other all was for. So we can give this miss lap and miss. One can heal, this one gets an attack boost, this one gets mental shield. Guess it's not too bad. Yeah, mental shield is good. Also gets an attack boost for every hero that is around it when it first comes out. Okay, looks like we have all melee heroes for next turn, which is unfortunate. We're being blocked by all of our other melee heroes, so that's why. Oh, but we have another Marquis de Sade. Okay, so let's see. Combat will destroy this. I'm going to place the Marquis de Sade behind the what do you call? The all over here. Okay, so they get some health back off of the attacking stone. That is fine. Looks like the melee hero here has miss, and the Miss Lap in here does not have miss. Okay, not a problem. Okay, going to do our destruction skill now to get rid of the extra attackers given by the Discordia. Okay, and then also going to follow it up with the Witch's Summons. Okay, not quite what we're looking for. Let's see, so this will get missed. This is already attacked by poison. I'm gonna summon our... Yeah. Yeah, I gotta summon actually the Apollo over here on A3. This one will give Mental Shield to one of our heroes whenever an enemy comes out. And then also give evasion to them as well. Or give evasion to another hero at the end. A Strick would be bad, a Yorick would be bad, a Yuri would be bad. There are a lot of heroes that are not good for us right now. Okay, looks like we lost the all. And then, let's see, poison over here. I'm going to place another melee hero actually to block so that we can still get an attacker off of this. Okay, and then we'll still have the poison happening.
Whoa!
Okay, we still have our heroes being frozen. Have the lizard folk over here also being poisoned. Don't have any melee here. Is there? Oh, there's an instant. This is very sneaky. Look at this. So there is a instant kill rune that's actually behind this hero. I'm gonna summon our melee hero actually over here. What? Are there two instant kill runes? Is that what? Oh wow, that was double. Okay, that was doubly sneaky. All right, yeah, we're gonna be taking lethal now just because I didn't see the other one behind this hero. That is disgusting. So I just read it, and then it happened like that. Amazing. All right, let's keep going. I'm very disappointed right now, especially since getting fricked by the game right there. I get to face both Beta and Omega in the same run. Okay, all right. So they are starting first. They got the Gleedy Pet over here, and they have the Ghosta first turn. All right, dealing damage to one of our heroes. Oh, gonna summon the Mr. Flap over here on D2. Get rid of the building, get some health back. Potentially set the health of this to 1 if the Mr. Flap is still around. And then that'll help us get rid of the Ghosta. Okay, so they did the health boost. Okay, sure. Alright, so they have the hero here with the high health. High attack. Oh, and some of the melee hero over here with the hero behind it and the high health.
Yeah!
Just getting rid of the Ghosta, so we're gonna deal with it. They also getting some health back off the melee kill. Okay, we have the range hero here that will freeze enemies in the line once it is destroyed. So this one can give spikes to another ally. Oh, still gonna summon the hero with the higher health.
Whoa!
Okay, so at this point now, don't really have any good answers for the board. Probably gonna set up for the board wipe next turn.
Whoa!
We don't have any other strong heroes behind it. Okay, well, guess we'll do what we did. Vampire first, then followed up with... Oh, there's poison damage to the range. Oh, that we could have just held off on there. Well, summon the range hero over here, deal some poison damage to the range heroes, and wound them as well. I guess we were just using the vampire as a blocker more than anything else. We'll do our destruction skill as mentioned. Okay, we have the flight hero here with the high health. Guess we'll just deal damage to it instead. Okay, I think we've already lost. So we have the Grace that deals the random damage and also gives the attack boost. Don't have anything to get rid of either one of these heroes, so I'm just gonna have to pack it up there. Alright. Hey, we spent 700. Alright. Cool. Great. Oh, I thought that was Flarnicus for a moment.
The gods guide my soul.
Oh, it's an atom with very large damage and large archers. So it's like a pumped up Flarnicus. That is a very large group. Okay. Well. Let's see, wow. Even their damage skill could actually wipe out any one of our heroes. Huh. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do is we'll summon the Storm Rage here as a blocker. When it dies, it deals damage to enemies in the line. But actually, wow, that's not even enough to destroy... That's not even enough to destroy the Groot. That's how strong that Groot is. But they use their damage skill first turn. I guess that's okay. Sure. We'll do our Vampire to block. And then followed up with a hero with high health. I'm going to destroy the building over here on A3 so we can get some health back. Normally I'm used to Storm Rage being an instant kill on the same line, but with a Groot having 700 health, it's not anymore. Okay, so we have the hero here that does the curse, and then we'll also have flight. And we don't have anything to break through that. Oh, okay. I guess we can use this Hellgate as a blocker. It's not too bad. Okay, and we do have a play for next turn, assuming we live through next turn. So we have the Masuras that can create extra copies. Could also do the Hanako with the extra summons. Really not sure what's gonna help out more. Probably the Masuras. Oh, never mind. Probably might actually take lethal now because of the Robbie here. Nope. Okay, and we're actually now blocked because of the Hellgate with the zombie. So let's see. Combat there. Oh, well, we have something. We're gonna do our Masura over here on C3. Okay, we get an extra copy, and we'll also have Pierce to destroy the range heroes and get some health back. Okay, we're also taking extra damage to our Warlord because of that Bravi skill, so it's pretty close. Don't have anything to break through. Oh. Okay. There is some curse happening, as you can see right there. We'll do our destruction skill, and then let's see. This range here over here. Nothing enough. 95. Gonna summon the range hero over here, just deal some damage. Okay, so let's see. Combo block over here. This will be destroyed. We do have this open lane, which is unfortunate.
Whoa!
Yeah, I can't stop the 377 damage.
The soul has been purified.
Well, at least the dialogue is what they say it is. Okay, alright. Well, let's keep going. Like I said, we are going to get it done. Feels like an eternity. Okay, alright. Let's see. So they get the Ogre with the heal. They have the Drogon over here with the damage and the health boost. Okay, I'm gonna start with the rabbit over here on what do you call it? On D1. So we can get some extra rabbits, help us get some attackers on the board. Wow. Okay, well, I guess the only thing that helped us there was that the Masura copy was silenced. So let's see. So we need to deal 76 damage to destroy this. Assuming it doesn't have, okay, doesn't have block or anything like that. We'll summon our flight hero over here so that we can stop the Masuras from creating more copies. Okay, we have the range here over here that will... has death trigger of regeneration. Okay. Let's see. Combat will destroy that. Combat will destroy this. We'll have another rabbit on play. Yeah, I guess we can summon another blocker in front of ourselves. Yeah, sure. Alright, so we'll summon the Cursed Shaman that has the totem in front of itself. This totem will get spikes. Yeah, well, that'll help us him a little bit. Okay, some healing to our heroes, or the nature heroes rather. They did the silence, so that's good. Next turn, yeah, probably just gonna go my 10 for some damage. Okay, this hero here has the attack steal from the ranged. I'm gonna go with the my 10 over here on the 3. And actually did deal enough damage to destroy some heroes. And we'll give some protection to this range hero here. Okay, so we have the Kabos over here that has that reflect damage. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of this now because I do want to keep our heroes alive. So we'll do our vampire summon and we'll follow it up with our destruction skill. And then also we'll place our ranged hero over here. Gets an attack boost for every nature hero that we have. So those are the rabbits, the totems, pretty much everything except the vampire. Alright, so they did the stones. Okay, we have the... Whoops, where is it? Okay. This ranged hero has a skill. Just trying to figure out what it is. Okay, so deals damage to an ordinary hero, which we don't have. We could do the Jorman here to freeze. Could do the damage over here. This sheer shot gets a health boost for every enemy that's around. So 1, 2. Oh, that could be enough. This one gets an attack boost as well for every wounded. So that's 37, so 74. Probably just gonna go with Jorman, just so we can guarantee that we don't have to worry about this hero. And we'll also give the Warlord some health, but that's okay. Key thing right now is defending our heroes so that we can continue to attack. Okay, well, the Storm Rage here is going to get rid of all of our heroes on the bottom lane. But we will send attackers anyways, so we'll do that. This one gives plus health to melee allies. Yeah, I guess that's really it. We don't even need those. Okay, yeah, we'll summon the ranged hero over here. Okay, so we got the freeze, we got combat destroy the ranged hero. We'll lose our heroes over here. And then I guess we have the lane opened up. So that's actually not too bad. Okay, we have this hero here that will give mental shield to another ally once it's destroyed. Okay, gonna play the Ghosta over here on A1 behind the vampire. Deal some extra damage over to the Warlord off of each attack. And we'll also deal damage to an enemy once our Warlord is attacked. Next turn, probably going to see the Goliath show up in either A2 or perhaps D3. And probably actually closer to A2 because we do want protection with our Goliath. So we got combat over there. We got the poison still happening to enemies in the line. Also freezing these heroes because of the Jorman. Okay, Jorman's now gone. But this is good. So we have our summons that we'll do to deal damage with the Goliath. Okay, we have some clears over here. Gonna do our melee summon actually over here. And we'll have enough damage to actually destroy those. Get some health back because the Goliath does trigger the damage. Okay, we'll have enough to destroy the stone, but with combat, we're good now. And so that was Dark Tower for this week. Let's see what we get for the final reward. Was it worth it?
Legendary.
Hey, well, more Shearshaw is not too bad, even though we just had an event for that. So that's cool. We got it done. Reset's gonna happen in an hour. Wow. Let's see what we can buy in the shop. Some Arthurs. Just looking for stuff that we can end up leveling. This one could do, but not really using. This one here. This is not recommended for most people, but we will be buying the Mave so we can actually get it back to Reborn. And then this Bravi over here has way more enough copies. So probably, yeah, they're probably just gonna spend for the what's over here. Okay, and so yeah, so that was that. So that was Dark Tower, and well, we'll see Dark Tower show up again in 2 weeks because it resets every 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have some more videos coming up fairly shortly. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is now 4 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, this is Happy Splasher. I'm gonna go take a nap or sleep or something. It's Happy Splasher signing off.